Hi cauliflowers, welcome to another haul video. This is kind of a mishmash haul. We have items from Shein, Aliexpress, Nashly Nails, and even a little bit from Daily Charme and Koko and Claire. Everything will be linked below. I'm only showing you guys things that can actually still be bought in the US. I've seen a couple videos lately where if you do live in the US and you have to deal with the damn dumb tariffs, let's just say, you can't buy the items or seller just won't sell to us right now due to the costs. So I tried really hard to make sure that you can still find everything. Might cost a little more, but you know, there are some tricks. Like I did speak to my favorite seller on Aliexpress and kind of just asked her why shipping was $6 an item. That just seemed a little exorbitant to me. But she did say shipping is free if you spend more than $30. So that's something. I also know that, especially on Aliexpress, a lot of the new items will change to Aliexpress Choice, which gives you free shipping after $10. But it's just taking a little longer. I don't know if that's because they have to ship their items to the warehouse. I don't know why, but it just seems to be taking a little longer. So us in the US just have to be a little patient, at least until this whole awful mess is over. I just really hate anybody telling me how I can spend my money. If I want to go and buy Chinese crap, that is my right, and that's what I want to do. And I don't like people telling me what to do or making it too expensive, so I can't do it. So I am not happy about any of this. And then, of course, anybody who knows my job knows a lot of this affects my job too. For people trying to receive Medicaid with all the cuts coming up, or proposed cuts, let's say. But let's just not talk about all that. Let's get into this haul, because I actually do have some good stuff. So as always, boring stuff first. So, I think this is Shein. So I just needed to get some more of these like eyeshadow kind of sticks. I use these for chrome. I thought these were cute. They're pink and they have a little bit of sparkles in them. So I just thought these were cute. So I just didn't want to run out. So I bought a little bag, I don't know how much is in here. But like I said, it'll be linked below. Probably like 150 or 100, something like that. And then I also got some more double-sided sticky tabs for when I'm doing swatches. Or who knows if I ever start making press-ons or something like that. Pretty much I only do my own nails though, because I'm not a nail tech. So I'm not trained, so I don't want to be messing with anybody else's nails, only my own, which I probably shouldn't even be doing that, but I do. So these are just, excuse me, still have that cold. So these are just double-sided sticky tapes. I just like the shape of these. I thought they might fit on a nail stand a little better. Right now the ones I have are just like little circle dots. So I don't know, just pick these up. I think there's about 200 in here, 100 on each sheet. And then I bought, things are falling over. I bought this. It's not a drill bit. What it said on the Shein website, and it said it was a new item, and it was in the description, it said that it was good for like little hangnails and little bits of like skin, like cuticle skin. So I was like, oh great, I could really use that. But no, that's not what this is. This is just a buffer. This is literally just a buffer. It's totally smooth. I've actually already tried it because I had a little hangnail. So I was like, oh, let's see if it works. Nope. This only, which I'm sure any of you nail techs are really like, yeah, duh, Colleen. Of course that's just a buffer. But I didn't know. So really all this is for is just with your nail drill gun, just to kind of go and buff the surface of your nail just to smooth it out. But it's not going to help you get any little bits of skin. It just doesn't have like any grit for that. But that's okay. We'll use it for a buffer, you know, to get the ridges out. Fine. So that's okay. So I'll link that below if anybody's looking for a buffer. It's kind of a cool shape, you know. We'll see. And then did buy, since these are falling over, I'll show these to you guys. I bought some more nail files. This is kind of a mistake. I don't know. I didn't notice that they were wood files. But I thought I liked this Nail Sunshine brand. But I don't know. I hate wood files. I feel like they're a little too harsh, at least for my nails. I kind of have like, my nails aren't the strongest. But I just don't love like wood files. I think they're a little too abrasive. So I tried to get the highest grit. I thought these were more, just based on the picture, that they were just like your standard file, kind of like, I thought they were going to be something more like this. But nope, this, I just don't like wood files because they're so thin. And they're, you know, I don't know. I know these are meant to be like washable, but this is a 240. So this should be like the smoothest grit possible. And this feels, so you can hear that? This feels very abrasive. So I don't love these, but I bought them. So I'm stuck with them. So I got the 180, 240, and then I got 240, 240. But I was hoping they'd be more like this. Like this is a true, but so you can see how much I've used this? This is a 240 as well. And this is smooth. This is kind of what I wanted. But I learned my lesson. I'm just going to get my nail files, I think, from Sweetie Nail Supply or Zillaboo. I just think they're better quality. And the last boring item was I saw this little magnet. And it was listed as a new item. So I thought it was kind of a cool shape. And they had it like the picture. If you wanted to do like a ring type shape, like a half moon, this was kind of a good magnet to have. And I tell you guys, this thing is heavy. This is a heavy duty magnet. So I'm really excited to try this. It's nice and small, so you can like, you know, especially when you have your other nails done, it's not so long. It'll be easier to hold. So I'm excited to try this. And just from the weight of it, it feels really nice. So I'm really excited about this. Came in this cute little package. So this was a good buy. I'm excited for this. Okay, now let's do, should we do pigments? Yeah, let's do pigments because I'm kind of excited for them. So I heard the Devil Wears Press-On and a couple other creators mention Boko pigments. And for a little while there in the beginning of the tariffs, you couldn't really, like the seller kind of disappeared, but they came back. So I grabbed a couple. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, the cost of these has gone up. They were like, I think $4 total with shipping and everything per item. $4 to $5 per item. Now, with the shipping, these are like $10 per item. I got them back when it was $5, but I've been looking on the Boko site on Aliexpress because I wanted to get some more because these look so cool. But the cost has gone up, but you can get them. So that's why I'm showing them to you guys, because you can actually still buy these. You can buy from Boko on AliExpress. Just the cost is stupid expensive. And they don't seem to do choice. They don't seem to do AliExpress choice. So that's a real bummer. But these are gorgeous pigments. These are pigments, flakes. These are so gorgeous and beautiful and stunning. So we're going to go through each one. I bought 3 because even $5 at the time when I bought them back, I think at like the end of April, beginning of May, this was still stupid expensive for me. But I wanted to try them. So this is number 1. And I think these are like super chromes. Yeah. So they're Aurora Flake Super Chromes. So these are all out of the same collection. I just bought 3 of the colors. Shake it. So let me show. If I could just get it open. Oh my goodness. Is this taped? It's not taped. You know how I know it's not taped? Because my neighbor, when this package arrived, my neighbor right next door, this sweet little old lady with a cane, stole my package, everybody. Yep, she did. She stole my package. And she opened every single item. So that's how I knew this wasn't taped. But luckily I bought a Ring camera, so I got it back. But yeah, that's the area I live in. Just little old ladies next door steal your packages with their canes, walking up to your doorstep, stealing your packages. I don't know what is going on with the world today. But look at how pretty this flake is. It's like rainbow, purpley goodness. Can you see that? Kind of has like this oil slick, like little bit, like I can like look down there and I can kind of see, like, I'm telling you, it looks like oil slick. See the rainbow at the bottom? But look at this. How pretty is this? Some of the most pretty flakes I've ever seen. These are so rainbowy. I cannot wait to use these. Let's do this one because this is a similar color to this one, but it is like a little different. This one kind of has a little more purple, and this has a little more blue. But this is number 10. The first one was number 1. Tap, tap, tap. You get a pretty good amount. Oh my God, why are these so hard? I don't know if it's because I have cuticle oil. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let me show you the inside of the lid. It does kind of look a lot like the other one, doesn't it? I just feel like there's more blue in this one. I love these. Let me put this down so I don't drop it. If I drop this, I will cry because they're so expensive now. Yeah, so I just think this one has a little more of like a darker purple or navy blue flip. But look at that. Do you see that gorgeous rainbow flip? Like, what the hell? I so wanted to show you guys these. I was so excited to see that you can actually look on the Boko store again, so then I could show them to you. And the last one, this is number 6. I really want to, they had like chromes on this store, glitters, Aurora pigments. I've got like a whole cart waiting. I think this might be my favorite one. Oh no, I love purples. This one's a little easier to open. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I love this color. That like purple aqua. Oh my goodness. This is so gorgeous in person. It just looks like a really pretty like dark purple. And then you can see like the rainbow, see? Look at how rainbowy this is. What? Oh my God. I'm in love. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, so this was a great recommendation from Devil Wears Press-On. She's the one who mentioned the store, and she was not lying, you guys. This stuff is gorgeous. So hopefully I'll have more in the future to show you guys. But right now I just have my 3 pretty little flakies. Okay, what else can we show you? I tried to, I went to looking for new kind of like nail stores to shop from. And I found this store, Nashly Nails. I think it's in like, I don't know, Louisiana or Tennessee, something like that. But they have like a bunch of different products on there. So I bought water decals. But they also had brands like Accent, Luxio. I think they even had ice gel, which I find hard to find. So I am going to buy some of their gel polishes and try them out. But for right now, I just bought like some water decals. And I actually bought a nail brush too, one of the Accents nail brush. I didn't put it in this video like because I already used it. But I'll show it to you guys. So this is the Accent brand. And it's the Nail Art 04 brush. And it's just like a nice small round brush. So good for like application, flowers, I use it to kind of go around my cuticles. That's what I used it for, and it worked really well. And it's holding up its shape pretty good. No crazy flyaways. So yeah, really pretty little brush. But yeah, I couldn't wait to use it, so I wasn't going to put it in the video. But since I mentioned accent, just throw it in and show it to you guys. And it came with a cap. It's this pretty like gold color. So just throw that in the video. But let me show you guys these water decals. So they're florals. So what you would do is you cut out the item, the little design that you want. So let's say I want this flower, so I'm going to cut around it. And then you get like a little tray with just a tiny bit of water in it. And then you dip this in the water. The backing, this white backing will slide off. And then it will like release the item. See, so this kind of backing. And then you'll have like this pretty little design. So it's just another way to do quick nail art, like stamping or nail stickers. But I find with water decals, I used to use them a lot. The color comes out really nice, and you know, it's super thin. That's the good thing about these, is it's so thin that you don't have to worry about like with nail stickers, like it being clumpy. So I've tried this brand before, like years ago. So when I saw them on Nashly Nails, I just decided to pick up a couple. Look at these pretty little purple flowers. And then I bought this one. Some of them even have glitter on them. So I'm going to take it out. Have any of you guys tried water decals? Are you guys good at them? I'm kind of good at them. They're not like super hard. But it comes with this little backing. This way. It explains how to use them. So if you guys want to screenshot this. So yep, you put it into water for like 10 seconds. You don't want to like soak it. You just want it wet enough that it removes the backing. And then you just kind of grab it with a little tweezer and put it on your nails. But look at these, like, see this like lines through the flowers? And I liked the coloring on these. And they had like some small ones and some bigger ones. I thought this one was pretty. And then this one actually has glitter on it. So I was excited for this one. I like the ones that have the little bit of glitter, because then I don't have to put glitter on it. So this is 5426. I can't read. But look at all like the detail in those flowers. Pretty. And then I got some of these like purpley ones. I kind of like these swirly ones. The nail stickers are all out of their backing. Just didn't pull these out. But here are these. I just like the coloring. It almost looks like it's been like hand painted watercolor. Like I said, I really like these like swirly ones. So that's 5129. And the last one, I think I really like these. Might be my second favorite next to the glittery ones. But I like the type of flower on this one. And of course, I love Blurple. And I liked all the different like little ones down there. Would match my current nails. So show you guys my nails. I show you every time. Did a little bit of flowers. So it's like a baby yellow, a little bit of glitter, and then I like stamped all the little flowers. I'll show you. Oh my God, this. So just like little wildflowers. And then I added a little bit of glitter. Cute. So this is 5258. In case you guys were looking for some good water decals. They had a bunch, and I mean like a bunch. But I just got these. Okay, now we'll do stickers and then we'll get into like Koko and Claire and Daily Charm. Because like I have like glitter and some little pressed flowers from them. But let's go through stickers first. So most of the stickers I got on Shein or Aliexpress. So of course you guys know I'm on my summer grind right now. I'm getting ready for summer. Look at how pretty these are. Look at the little bit of like gold. Look at these seashells. They have like this rainbow iridescent. How pretty would that be? Just a little like shell and these little like pearls. And then you've even got like bows. Some starfish, some little like whales. So yeah, this one's super cute. This was a new release. So, of course, I had to get it because it was all rainbowy. We have a few summer ones, of course. Let me take my lights down just a little bit. If I can find the light switch. So you can actually see the flip. So this one has some really cute little like Hawaiian flowers and little bit of like seashells and little plant life. But I like these ones. Like look at the little starfish with a little bit of pearls. And this also has that kind of like rainbow iridescence. So let me show you. I love the little flowers. There's so many choices. But I really like the stars with the little pearls going through that. How cute would that be, like on an ocean nail? And these seashells look so real. And then they have that little rainbow flip to them. So pretty. And we have more seashells. These don't really have a rainbow flip, but they have like gold stamping around the top. So let me do the full shot. So you've got like a bunch of little seashells and then some wording, some bows. I don't think I'll use like the happy vacation words, but I will use like all the little seashells. Some of them have like these little like pearls dangling down. That's cute. And look, you even have like teeny, teeny, tiny ones. Okay, next one. I love this next one. There's so much rainbow in these. These kind of have like that jelly vibe. So let me do the full shot. Show you guys the number. Let's do our close-up. See that pretty, like, kind of how it has like that bubble effect? But look at all the choices. I love this one with all the little like sea stars and the little shells. This one is so, 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 so pretty. Oh, there's been such good ones this year. I'm so sad that I'm not able to get them as fast as I want to. But hopefully, you know, they'll figure something out with shipping to where we'll be able to get them fast again. Look at that. Look at the kind of like detail on like this seashell. You see that little bit of like glitter balls or something? I don't know what it is. So this one has silver reflect. And there's also little pearls on these too. Look at like, that would actually do like your 3D nail art for you. Could put it that way. I like these like jellyfish and these little like stars with the seashells. Look at these. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. You even got like little bows too. Yeah, these are really cool. So like pink and blue. Oh, you even have little hearts. I didn't see that. Those are pretty. I like them. One more seashell one. Look at these one, you guys. These are more of those like jelly look. These don't, oh, they do have pearls actually, some of them. But I just love the coloring on these. So let me show you the full shot. Aren't they pretty though? Like how ombre they are. If I can show you the number. And let's do our close-up. Look how pretty that shell is. Oh, look how rainbowy. That's so pretty. I love the detail. Like, look at the little, like, sea stars. The detail in them. Wow. These are so good. And, of course, you have the little netting. These are so pretty. Very pretty. Okay, now I have a couple butterflies. They got a little bit of iridescence on them too, but aren't these cool? Like this one looks like it's wrapped like a planet. Like some of them have like little swirlies on them. So let's do the shot. Now let me show you them like this. Look how pretty the rainbow is on these. They're so colorful too. Love how colorful they are. I love the rainbow to these. Very pretty. We have more butterflies, just slightly different, I think. I think these are like a little thinner. Like maybe they don't have, like these are more filled in with color, and then these are more see-through. Just depending on what kind of vibe you're going through, but still very sparkly, very rainbowy. I think you can see them better like this. Okay. Oh no, I dropped some. Oh, okay. Stay right there. Okay, then we have some pretty little flowers. If you guys have seen like that Love Shack fancy kind of vibe going on right now, this would match with that, or like shabby chic. You've got like, look at these pretty little roses right there, and you've got the corsets, little pearls, and lace and bows. You've got little pearls on some of these. Oh, pretty. And then this is the one that tried to fall off my desk. Look how pretty. I love this one. Look at all the pretty like little flowers like that one. These pretty. These are a little bit textured. But I like the frames there and like those little flowers. Those, so pretty. These don't have any like iridescence to them, but they're still so pretty. Love those. And here's one more kind of in that same grouping. These just have like a little more color in them. You've got some words on here. Some nice like darker purple flowers. Got some candles over here. Pretty little like flowers. These pretty. All of these were pretty much new arrivals back, at least back in end of May, very beginning of April. It did take a little longer for like Shein items to get here. Especially the one thing with Shein that drives me nuts is all the notifications you get for like a week. Because I had other things that I had ordered, but they ran out. Everything was out of stock, so I had to keep re-choosing and re-choosing. And that kind of drives me nuts about Shein. I think Aliexpress also just wraps their things better. I look like these ones. And these have a little bit of gold to them. Isn't that pretty? Like how bright? So like clear in the middle, but the little bit of beading on the outside is really pretty. And I like the gold on these. And then you've even got some just like little single flowers. Okay, now we've got some pretty little strawberries. Look how iridescent these are. Pretty little strawberry vines. I think you can see it better over this. Like the little bit of like pearls or vines. Look at these with the hanging strawberries. These are so pretty. Woo. Okay. Talk about Love Shack fancy. Look at these cute, look at the little bear. She's got little flowers. I don't usually do like the cutesy little bunnies and bears and things like that. I will maybe for Easter, but I don't know. I can use like the wildflowers. That's why I got them. But the little bears are really cute. The little bunnies with little bows. But I figured at the very least I can use the wildflowers. Actually, would have looked good on my nails now. Look at this one. That's really pretty. Lots of different choices. Ooh, that's pretty too, right there. So yeah, I still get them even if they have like little animals that I won't use. If they have like little flowers or something that I can use, I'll still get them. And then we've got these. I don't know. These are kind of... I'm trying to figure out what the heck these are. They're bows? A lot of them are bows, but some of these I can't figure out what they are. Like these ones with these like bunny ears. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sure I got these because of like the flip. It looked probably pretty on the website. But I don't really, to be honest, I don't know how I'm going to use these. They're pretty though. Maybe like these bows down here. But they do have like this really cool flip to them, see? Goes like purple. There's like such a pretty little flip to them that I don't think I've seen a lot too similar to these. I just don't know how I'm going to use these. But pretty anyway. We've got a couple more. There was only maybe 20 sticker sheets in this haul. Maybe not as many as I usually do. Look at these pretty little iridescent little flowers. So I just like the color on these. And that like, of course, that iridescent flip. None of these lilies. I really like these groupings and like the little pink ones. That's pretty. Look at that. Okay, and I think these are kind of similar, but these are really light. This is just like a tiny bit of like pink and yellow. It'd be hard to show these. But they have that kind of flip to them too. But yeah, that would be pretty like on a chrome nail. Or something really like a very light pink. Okay, and then we have more like those. These are just white. I don't think these have any kind of like flip to them. Maybe a little. They have like some texture, but they're not really like iridescent. Still pretty though. These to me look like they've been hand painted. That's why I liked them. Can actually see like the strokes in them, like if you were to paint these yourself, which I really want to practice painting flowers. I want to hand paint. Stay. Ooh, these are pretty. It's a little bit of a different brand. These are hard to show too, but look at that pretty little flip. These are kind of like green, pinky. But I love like the little bit of like pretty little lace through them. They're super see-through though. But look how pretty like that is if you had longer nails. That is so pretty. These are kind of different than other sticker sheets I have. And I thought the color was really pretty. Really delicate. Very girly, feminine. These ones kind of got messed up in the transit. Another one of my gripes with Shein. These are really pretty little wildflowers, though. I like the red ones. You could use these in fall, spring, summer. I like those purple ones. Oh, there's little butterflies, too. That's cute. I think you can see them better on the background. Aren't these pretty, though? Pretty little flowers. And then we've got a couple more. Look at these little jelly cakes. I don't know if I'll use the cakes or like the paws, but I will use like the cherries. That's probably why I got these, but look how jelly these are. The bows are cute too. Just not really sure, once again, how I would use these other than the cute little cherries. The bows are cute too. I could use the bows and do like a cake now. It would be cute though. They are pretty, like the green and the pink is very pretty. And they do have like a little bit of texture because of that like bubble texture, but not a lot. You could easily cover this with a top coat. Yeah, isn't that cute? Okay, last stickers from Shein. This is a 2-pack. So I left it in its packaging so that I would remember. It came as a 2-pack. So you got 2 of these, and they're different. So I guess we should open them, huh? Oh my goodness, can't get them open. Come on, get out of the bag. These are pretty. These are really colorful, actually. Very rainbowy. And they're slightly textured. Not too bad, though. That's what I love about these stickers. None of them are crazy textured. Okay, let's grab the other one. These are very summer appropriate. Even going into fall, these would work because of the colors. No iridescent to these. They're just like little matte little flowers. I love like those ones. There's so many choices. They really jam-packed this one. I have a ton of choices. And some of them are in like little rings. Some of them are just singles. You even have like single leaves. Little butterflies. And then there's like little groups like this one or that one. Pretty. Okay, so that's everything from Aliexpress and Shein. So now we're going to switch over to a couple things I found from Daily Charme and Koko and Claire. So Daily Charme also sells a bunch of sticker sheets. Sometimes I find that their sticker sheets are exactly like the ones I find on AliExpress. But this one, when I saw this one go up, so I think these are all from the maybe April collection. So these are all still relatively new, but I love how they package their stickers. But these were just like some cute little like flowers. I have so many gel polishes from Daily Charme. I think I have over 100. I have a ton. But I think I got these because I really liked like these flowers. These little wildflowers. I don't think I'll use the kitty cats. But the flowers and the bows for sure. Could do like a whole little... This would work on my nails. And the little bows would have been cute. And they even have like little pearls. So the one thing with Daily Charme is their stickers are always amazing. You don't ever have to worry about the quality. Daily Charme only sells like good things. And then I also grabbed some of their like glitters. They released new glitters and then hexies. So I have so many. Let me show you guys. I have so many of their glitters and chromes. These are my Daily Charme chromes. So these are chromes. These are different glitters. I bought like a bunch of like the little like 10 packs of little glitters. I have so much from Daily Charme. Oh, they sell like chromes. I have to show you guys like how I use some of this, but hollow chromes. This is one of my favorite items. They're this fairy dust. Look at this glitter. So lots of cool stuff. But yeah, I have a ton from Daily Charme. I've been buying from them for a very long time. So whenever they come out with new glitters, I'm all about it. So this is kind of a micro glitter. I think they call it like a glitter dust. So this is the Iridescent glitter dust in wisteria. So just like a really pretty purple. They usually tape these. That's one thing also good with Daily Charme is they tape everything up so it doesn't spill. I appreciate that. They're a really good brand. I love Daily Charme. And they have sales all the time. Right now for Memorial Day, depending on when you're watching this, they have, I think, 20% off the entire store. And if you go on their website, the code will be right on it, right where you can see it. And look at this pretty little, like, purpley iridescent glitter. So love the color in this, kind of like this mid-tone lilac. You could dap this into like a clear top coat or just tap it in your look. And then I also got one of their new hexies. So this is just a straight like hexie mix, small, medium, and large hexies. And this is Moonlit Hydrangea Holographic Hex Glitter Mix. Look at the pretty color though. It's just the color on these that get me. I just love the colors on these. Look at this. These, so they have all different sizes in here. Where did I put my little sticky thing? Let me just grab a wood stick. So these are like a little bit more of a chunky glitter, but you have like small, medium, and they fill it to the absolute tippity top. Isn't that pretty though? And then I have a couple gel polishes, but let's switch over to Koko and Claire real quick. Koko and Claire. So Daily Charme is an American brand, so no tariffs on these. You should have no problem getting anything from them. And they have gel polishes, stickers, nail art tools, brushes, so many different things. And then I got some pressed flowers from Koko and Claire. So Koko and Claire is a Canadian brand. You can find them on their own website. You can also find them on Clear Jelly Stamper website. And is that it? Koko and Claire? I think that's it that I can think of right now. So they do have pressed flowers, and I have every single color of their pressed flowers. If I can find them, let me show you guys. These are my pressed flowers. There's the ones I hauled in the last video, but these are the Koko and Claire ones. So I think I now have just about every single color, but I bought them, you know, over the last year. So there's like this blue to white one. So they're like that kind of tiny little flowers. So I think this was like blue to white. And I think this was the light purple maybe, but they're all the same with these like small flowers. These containers are pretty good. They just can be hard to open. That's my only thing with them. And these were the orange to pink ones. These are pretty. How bright that is. But the only way there's a little groove in these. I'll show you on the new ones right there. And you just got to stick your nail in. But be careful. Be careful with these. They can be hard to open. So here are the new colors. So I got these like yellow to purple. Number 4. I bought these before I saw these. And then when I saw these, I had to have these. But I'm glad I have both because these are super tiny and these are bigger. So I'm happy to have both. I really wanted to get like some good flowers, like good ones. So look how pretty these are. These pressed flowers are so pretty. There you go. So we've got like the baby yellow, the medium yellow, and the purple. Aren't those pretty? So just wanted to show you guys these in case you're looking for pressed flowers. I think these were the pink, number 5. But I have used their flowers before, and they work really well. And they're really pretty and really high quality. So yeah, so these are like the pink to white. Kind of hard to see. I think these are like a very, 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 very light pink. They're really pretty. So now I have all the colors. I think maybe there's one more color. Probably like a all white. Yeah, pretty little pressed flowers. Okay, last thing I want to show you guys is some gel polishes. Look at this mess I made. This actually was a bigger haul than I thought. I thought it was only going to be like a 20-minute video. But let me show you a couple of gel polishes that I got. So this is the Koko and Claire's. Look how pretty these bottles are. They have the little top that shows you the color. So these are their new April collection, where they're like pearl colors. So if you guys have ever seen that trend where you take like a dotting tool and kind of swirl, 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 these are meant for that. But look at how pretty and pearly. This is a great formula too. It's not too thick. They make builder gels too, but these are just regular gel polishes. I have them swatched too, but see, just really pretty. I'll show them to you guys. The swatch. So this is color 562, Rosy Veil. And they had like 6 colors, but I got the pink and purple. So 565, Lilac Dreams. Of course I had to get the purple one. If anybody knows me, you know I'm going to get me the purple one. See? There's a little bit of blue to this one. But I love this brand. My favorite bright red comes from Koko and Claire. But I love these bottles. They look so pretty. And you can always tell the color. Let me grab the swatchy sticks. Which one is it? I think. Which ones is it? Oh my gosh, right in front of my face. These. This is the pink one. So see, if you wanted to make those little designs where you just take a dotting tool while it's still wet and you swirl, swirl, swirl around so it leaves like a design. But look at the purple. I think I like the purple the most. Isn't that pretty? And there's the pink. The pink has a little bit of like gold to it. Now, if you're looking at this one, I'm going to show you these next. So I did get some of Daily Charme's new collection from April. So I love Daily Charme's bottles too. They also give you an idea of the color, just not like how this actually shows the actual polish, but they do show you the color, and they do let you know if it's like a neon, magnetic, a glitter, whatever kind of formula it is. So let me show you the regular colors first. This was a whole like collection of neons and then associated like glitters to go with them. So these are like pastel neons. I love this purple so much. So it's N21, Born to be Purple. This is the prettiest pastel purple I think I have ever seen. I love this color so much. It's just a really nice like bluey purple. So it's a pastel lavender, so it's nice and bright, but not quite a neon. But really pretty and smooth. Like I said, I have 100 Daily Charms. I have so many from them. Here's the pink one, In the Mood for Lilac. And this is really pretty too. I can get it open. It's a really pretty, like, lilac-y pink. Look how pretty. It's like I said, not a neon, but nice and bright. The pigment on these are so good. So I just wanted to show you guys these real quick. So these ones are this and this. So there's the pink. It's a really solid, just bright baby pink. And then look at the blurply blue one. The purple blue. How pretty is that? It's like your perfect blurple. Nice and smooth. And then let me show you the glitters. This was like the star of the show, this formula. So purple vibes only. Wait till you guys see this. So these are kind of like glitter flake toppers that are meant to go with the colors. So like that blurply one. Look at this crap right here. Look how pretty. There's like little flakes in there and little glitters, but do you guys see how pretty? This is so... When I saw these on their website, I died. Aren't these pretty? Now, these aren't like the cheapest in the world. I think they're like $18 each. But like I said, they do have sales. They have buy one, get ones. They have all kinds of sale. And right now, like I said, they have a 20% off the entire store. But their quality is so good. So here's the lilac one that's meant to go with Lilac Dreams. These are all so pretty. Look at these. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They are really good with their glitters and their magnetics. I don't see anything like the colors they come up with. Like, look at how bright this is. You could wear it on its own or over the pink or the purple. But look at those flakies and glitter in there. How freaking pretty is that? Okay, we got one more to show you. This is the last one I bought. I think this is the last thing I have to show you guys. All within an hour this time. Look how pretty this pink one is. This is the one to match that pink. The pinky gold. Look at those glitters. It's so bright. Like I said, it's almost a neon. Look at that. Almost. Now let me show you the swatches real quick. The next video we're going to do is probably another Sweetie Nail Supply and Zillaboo haul. So here are those first two. This is the purple, and then that's like that pinky one. But look at the glitter and the flakies. And there's that like mid-tone purple one. And then here's that last one, the last one I showed you, the really light pink one. See all the glitter? So pretty. So there are the three. That one, and that one. And then there's the Koko and Claire's. And there's the creams. So, yep, I think that's everything in the video today. We actually went longer than I thought we would. We had a lot more. I thought I barely had anything to show you guys, so I'm kind of happy we did have more to show you. But stay tuned. I'll be back in my next video. The next one I think is going to be Zillaboo and Sweetie Nail Supply. And then we'll see what I can find on Aliexpress and Shein. I am on there every single day looking for things, waiting for shipping to become normal. Every single day I'm on the sites waiting to get new stuff to show you guys. So just hang with me. Hopefully we'll be back to regular content and regular timelines. I've still been doing a video at least once every 2 weeks, so I'm still staying to the schedule. but hopefully I can keep up with it and have enough to show you guys. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate anybody watching, any comment, any like, anything, any subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in my next one. I really appreciate all the support, and I'll be back. Bye.